Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. In this video we're gonna paint 50 controllers and I'm gonna show you how I did the production for this. So let's go ahead and get started. If you're new here, my name is Ernie and I customize just about anything, and yeah, let's go ahead and get started. And once again, we're collaborating with Kustom Kontrollers with POPeArt this time, and we're gonna go ahead and kick off this project with disassembling everything which Kustom Kontrollers has already done for us. It's a lot of work to take all these pieces apart, so shout out to Johnny at Kustom Kontrollers. Now all we gotta do is sand every single piece, and let's go. I'm gonna wash all the controllers to get rid of all the excess plastic that's on there, and then I'm gonna come around and wipe everything down with alcohol. I want to give a shout out to my wife for helping me sand all of these controllers. When you're doing production work like this, you really have to kind of think ahead and see how you're gonna move, you know, the controllers. Are you gonna pick one by one? Do you have a location where you're gonna set them while you're painting them, while you're drying them? So all of that stuff, you gotta think ahead of time, and this way while you're doing the work you're not getting caught off guard. We are painting a lot today, so I'm using bottles and using that instead of the small little cups, and I'm preparing all my paint ahead of time. I'm not going to go into detail in regards to the paint this time around. You can see some other videos I've done that talk about mixing different paints and how to apply that paint. I just wanted to show you the process of production of painting a lot of controllers. So the way I did this was started with obviously one controller and kept going through the whole series of 50 controllers. By the time I got to the first one again, that was already dry, so I was able to put a second layer and so forth and so forth. So by the time I got to the very first one, did a whole cycle, it was already dry, so I was able to continue painting and adding additional layers. So I did not use the hairdryer for this project because obviously I was going through all 50 controllers, and by the time I got to the other one, it was already dry. So I separated everything into different groups and I put them in different trays, and while I was finishing up one tray, I would move the other one and bring it back and spray that one while the first tray would be drying inside the house. So I kept rotating the trays in the different groups until I finished completing painting every single one. So because this is going to get a logo on top of the painted controller, I wanted to make sure that the stencil fell into the right location every single time. So I used the edge of the buttons of the holes in the controller plate and use those as reference to register the stencil on there, and this way the logo falls exactly, you know, in between the two colors, the black and the white. It's a little bit tricky painting the thermal paint because it's not really clear. Like once it turns from black to its, you know, transition clear, it's not really clear. It's mostly like a hazy white color, and it's really difficult to find absolutely clear thermal paint. So luckily the background that was showing is white itself, so you wouldn't be able to see the hazy white. Once they're dry, we're gonna go ahead and take them down to a friend of mine, and he's gonna have them printed and stamped with the logo. So we're gonna just, you know, finish these off and get them dry and take them over there to get them stamped. So the controllers are back. So just to let you know, the stamping was done after we clear the controller. This way, if there was any mistake and they needed to wipe down the controller and reprint it, there was no way for them to like remove, you know, what work we've already done. So yeah, the paint itself on the stamping is very durable, very clean and sharp, and they're ready to go. So all we gotta do is take them down to Kustom Kontrollers and they'll take it from there and do all the assembly. And let's go ahead and take a look at what they did. Alright, and that's going to be it for this video. I want to give a shout out to POPeArt and Kustom Kontrollers. I'm going to leave their link in the description below so you can check out all the cool things that they do. And for now, that's going to be it for me, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Take it easy for now. Bye bye.